Hello Cancer, Namala Muse, Intuitive Muse Tarot, and we're here with your April week 2 tarot reading. Okay, I've been channeling and tapping into your energies, and I've been getting the sense of holding back. Like I feel blocked, like I'm holding back, like I'm not wanting, like I can't express myself. It's like I'm waiting for the red light. I'm waiting the green light. I'm waiting for the flag to go. Yeah, go. You know. There's an anticipation around wondering if the way things are, the way life is, if the burdens, if the lack of stability, the lack of finances, the lack of money, if all of that were to end, I could just be at peace. I could relax, right? And if, for those of you who are sort of stagnant and sort of standing back and holding back on going out and offering your affections to somebody, offering your heart and offering your love to somebody, because that's who you are, Cancer. You're romantic and you're loving. And then there's someone that you want to give your love to, but you're not quite sure if they're going to say yes. So you hold back. I see yes being flashing like beams in front of my eyes, exclamation marks. It's like, be bold, make the first move and do it. And I feel like you need to be a little bit more assertive, be a little bit more bossy and stand more in your power, Cancer, because even though you know what you want when you want it, you are an emotional being. You do work and feel through your heart. You're a water sign. You're what's the way to put it? It's not that you're overly emotional. I wouldn't put it that way. I don't put it that way. You feel. You're a feeler, okay, Cancer? So you feel things and you go by your feelings on things. And this is one of those moments where you feel like you know that there's interest there. There could be something potentially going on here, but you're like, oh, do I make the first move? And as I say that, I feel a lot of pressure on the back of my head, like right here, like somebody is grabbing me on the back of my head or holding me here. Like I'm getting a massage or something. Maybe this person gives you really good head massages or neck massages or something like that. Or you feel like a pressure to move, but you're holding, like you're not making the first step, you're not making the first move. And I feel like very strongly you need to make the first move, Cancer, because there is a new start coming. The answer is going to be a big yes, even though you're not quite sure that that's how the outcome's going to be, and that's what's sort of holding you back from making that move. Jump, Cancer. Jump. It's amazing what happens when you step out of your comfort zone and you just understand that even if I do make this change, will my family be safe? Well, yes, because I keep on hearing, are my kids safe? Will my family be safe? Is this the right move for my family? Is this the right move for my loved ones? Yes. I'm just trying to, is there anything else? Some of you are moving or in the process of moving or thinking about moving. Will this be a good idea? Do we relocate? Is this great for the family? Will my family understand? Yes. Some of you need to get a little bit more assertive, a bit bossier. That's how you'll get the best outcome out of the situation. Your assertiveness is what's going to rule here. Okay, we can get to the tarot now. I've been trying to question too, like what's the spread that we need to do for Cancer? What do we need to know? What do we need to get into? So we're just going to do a quick past, present, and immediate future read. What cards do we want to use? Oh, okay. We're going to go with our traditional, because you know they're the cutest and they're my favorite and they're nice and easy to shuffle right now. I just seem to have these weird hands that don't want to work. While I'm getting into your energies and shuffling here for you, Cancer, I just want to remind you of a couple of things. Patreon, $3 a month. Link is in the bio and description box down below. And that's $3 a month for all of my readings, full version. So the extended version of this reading is on Patreon. So you can access that for $3 a month, and that gives you access to all of my readings and everything that I post up on Patreon. So that means you can cross-watch whatever you like, watch any of your signs. Your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. It also helps support me. It also allows me to connect in with your energies much stronger. And if Patreon isn't the place for you, you can purchase the extended reading from me for $7.99 per reading. So that you can see the value in Patreon. Just getting a quick signing up to Patreon real quick. I believe that's free. And there's lots of other online creators on that platform as well that you can come across that offer really affordable tier options for you to be able to stay connected and get daily updates, and even the live readings that I'm going to be able to start doing on there would be really, really cool, which I can't do on YouTube yet because without 1,000 or so subscribers, you can't go live, have a community. So where I can get more interaction with my community, with my tribe, is over on Patreon. But for those of you who don't want to do Patreon or anything like that, who love the readings here on YouTube, again, you can get the extended from me. We just purchased that one through PayPal, and I'll give you access to the link, to a private link to the extended reading here on YouTube. Or you can just subscribe to my channel, and that helps me tap into your energies as well. So just hit that little bell before we get into this reading if you haven't done so already, and then that way you'll be notified of when all my readings are released as well. Cancer. Let's have a look at what's going on. Cancer's past energy, spirit. Cancer, past energy, spirit, past energies. Thank you. We have divine timing with the Temperance, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Aquarius. We just saw the star. Are you dealing with an Aquarius, guys? Are you dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries? Perhaps a Leo? Why is that flipping over? Oh, Ace of Wands. That's so past energies. We've got a new beginning. We've got divine timing, bringing in a whole new beginning after a period of really healing, really healing. I'm hearing some of you have actually had some hospital time and have spent some time in hospital, and you're really coming in the past, and it was exactly what you needed in hindsight, or it will be exactly what you needed in hindsight. And then there's some of you who are really just in the past, in recent past, had a whole new creative idea. Like there was this passionate creative idea that just popped in, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, that's it. And it gave you the drive, it gave you the motivation, and it gave you the commitment, and it felt like divine timing. And with this endeavor, with this creation, whether it be in love or whether it be in work, has just evolved into something that you didn't even realize would be wish fulfillment. And not only is it all your wishes come true, this is something or someone who has allowed you to heal through this connection, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be through your own endeavors, whether it be in love. It's been healing for you. Current energies. Where's my pendulum? Here. Current energies. Three of Swords. Upright or reverse. Upright. Two of Pentacles. Upright or reverse. Upright. The World. Upright or reverse, Spirit. Upright. And Ace of Cups. You're right, sweetie. Just go around the back. It's okay, darling. So current energies for you. That's my little girl. Sorry guys, she's just home for the day because we don't have vacation care and school holidays here at the moment due to a few outbreaks in coronavirus. So we just got her at home with mummy. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the World, Ace of Cups, all upright. So your current energy isn't heartbroken, trying to find a balance between home, work, money, savings, like spendings and savings, but also feeling a whole new rebirth and a whole new... This is so confusing, Cancer, because you've got the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the World. It's almost as if this healing, this time of healing that you had in the recent past, this wish fulfillment, this divine timing of this creation idea, is even though it brought in some heartache, it brought in some need for balance in your life, a need to be able to potentially, what I'm seeing here is a real fast movement happening in a relationship or within an endeavor, and it felt so divinely guided, and it felt so on purpose and healing and connecting and like wish fulfillment, that in this current energy that I feel, I strongly feel the Three of Swords is more of a fear of heartbreak. There's a fear of of juggling. There's a fear of doing too much. There's a fear of not being able to balance between the material world and the romantic world, being able to balance your love life and your work life, being able to balance career and family. But you're also going through massive changes right now with the world. I'm seeing there's been a huge shift in your energy and an overflowing amount of emotions with the Ace of Cups. There's like new love here. A renewal in love, an overflowing amount of love for you, and it's completely changing. No. Travel. No, this new opportunity is brought to the fact that you need to travel, and it's going to be trying to, all the movement and getting away in between. It's kind of, even though it's a wish fulfillment and this endeavor and this relationship. So say this new passionate relationship that's so sexy, so passionate, so divinely guided for you in healing and wish fulfillment. It's breaking your heart that you have to juggle between work and them, and that your work, it involves travel, it involves a lot of movement, it involves a lot of back and forth, right? But you're just so in love with this person. There's just so much energy of being in love right now, and this back and forth travel. You'd go around the world for this person. You'd juggle anything that you'd have to for this person, even if they broke your heart. You know what I mean? It's like, wow. What's the immediate future energies for Cancer? Immediate future energies for Cancer. Immediate future energies for Cancer, please, Spirit. Any more for immediate future energy for Cancer? Thank you. Judgment. Death. Okay, Cancer. Judgment. Upright or reverse. Upright. Death. Upright or reverse. Upright. Five of Swords. Upright or reverse. Upright. Nine of Swords. Upright or reverse. Upright. Okay. Okay. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. And it's almost what I'm feeling here with the Ace of Cups being the ending energy of your current energy. And then immediate future is Judgment, Death, Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords. There's sleepless nights, there's anxiety, there's worry going on, there's deception, there's sneakiness, there's people, there's like, it's almost like the war is over, like the battle's over, the conflict's over, or, you know, something's finished. But yet there's still something keeping you up at night. There's this change in somebody's mentality, I feel like it is. It's almost like the change in the way somebody's thinking. The change in your thinking is creating anxiety. And I want you to understand that with the Judgment and the Death card here, this is, again, Judgment, Temperance, just like this new beginning in the past, just in this recent past where you had this opportunity, this moment to love, to be passionate, to be driven, to take this divinely guided moment this divine timing to rest, to heal, to wish upon a star, to make things happen. The current energy of feeling like there's way too much, it's breaking your heart to have to come in, like, I just keep seeing strongly that this is almost feeling like a personal reading, but for some of you, there's a lot of travel involved with your work, and your work involves you to travel from, you know, city to city, state to state, and, you know, that means you're apart from your person. And being a Cancer, you hate being apart from your person. You enjoy them so much that you could spend all your time with them. Being in their energy is healing for you. Being in their spirit is healing for you. They could be in Aries, a Sagittarius. They could also be in Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, a Scorpio. But strongly here, I feel like the divine's coming in with the protection. You're protected, your family's protected, you're going through a rebirth in the immediate future. There's going to be a rebirth for you. There is going to be a change. There is going to be some anxiety that comes out of that. We're definitely going to confirm this a lot further in the extended reading for you guys, because I'm a little bit confused about how we're going from, in our current energy, to be overflowing with love. Being bold and making the first move, and a new start is coming. It's almost as if the divine wants you to know that, don't worry, unconditional love is coming. Unconditional happiness is coming. Your cup will overflow with emotions. There's just this rebirth that you need to go through. There's a small rebirth that you need to go through, like an ego death that needs to happen here. And this ego death, I believe, that needs to happen is more in tune with the worry and the thoughts of deception, the worry and the thoughts of lying, the worry and the thoughts of people going behind your back and being sneaky, whether this be professionally or in the romance world, because that keeps you up at night, that keeps you anxious. These fear-based thoughts, these fear-based projections that you can bring into your relationships, into connections, be it professional or personal, that's very tricky to juggle. That's very tricky, especially when you feel an overflowing, I get it now. When you feel an overflowing amount of happiness, what goes up must come down. Is that your thought? Like, are you thinking, oh my God, I'm so happy right now that this is obviously going to end. Like, this is not going to last forever. And you're worried about that. You're worried about, like, well, holy crap, like, I love this. This feels so good. This is amazing. This energy, it's bringing you a total rebirth. It's bringing you a death of an egoic mindset. Now that egoic mindset could be because of past repetitive cycles in partnerships. Bosses not, appreciating your work. Bosses taking your work and putting their name on it. Partners not being honest with you and being deceitful with you, and, taking things from you behind your back, being a bit manipulative and being, what's the word? Gaslighting you. And there's a fear of that. And that's the death of this that's the part of the ego that needs to die. That's the rebirth in which this relationship is bringing into yourself. That's why it's divinely guided to you and a part of your healing. The phases of the moon and phases of our planetary alignments, depending on where they are in our houses, which is why I recommend getting a look at a 14-day transit for your birth chart exactly. You can find those on Cafe Astrology, because it looks like a massive shift in transits here. We're going from being overly emotionally happy, like with the Ace of Cups. You're just like, wow, I can't believe how happy I am after heartbreak. Like, I can't believe there's been so much healing after heartache. I can't believe there's been this new beginning. I'm worried that something's going to go wrong. You're used to things going wrong. You're used to things going good and then going bad. What goes up must come down. Don't get used to this lasting forever. I keep hearing that for some reason, and it's keeping you up at night. It's keeping you anxious, and we're needing to release that part of the ego that tells us that we don't deserve the best. We don't deserve what's good. Because your conditioning is always been the opposite, right? Well, the Death card shows it with the Judgment card to say that's the end of that cycle completely. The end of the cycle of having to think and worry and of deception. It's not there anymore. And the reason why this is a worry for me, for you right now, Cancer, is that I'm actually worried that this Ace of Cups, in this current energy, this overflowing amount of emotion is bringing you into this confusion. Do I stay or do I go? Do I stay in this connection or do I leave it? Is this too hard? Is this too hard? There's too much travel in between. There's too much, there's too much water between us at times. There's too much air between us at times. There's too much earth between us at times. It depends on where we are at any given moment. And my fear is that you're not going to see that this person or this love that's coming to you in this current moment right now, my fear is this love, that this overflowing amount of love that is in your energy right now, Cancer, you can't see it. And the reason why you can't see it is because you're coming into a death and rebirth of your ego. There's a part of your ego that needs to die right now. And that part of your ego that needs to die right now is more about the sense of self that is fearing deception, that is fearing being used, that is fearing being betrayed. It's fearing, being great one minute, changing the next. 8 of Pentacles. This is you're independent, you're solid, you're working on yourself. We've got a beautiful Empress energy in the King of Pentacles. For the feminines that I'm talking to here, you're standing in a beautiful power. We've got the Fool wanting to come out as well. And your power is, 1, you're fertile. You could be pregnant right now. That could be what you're worried about. Some of you could have actually just recently found out that you're pregnant, and even though this is making you, oh my God, this is amazing, I'm so happy about this, you're afraid of the change of your life that this will make, the death of your current life and the renewal of your new life. And is this the sleepless nights? Oh yeah, for those of you who are pregnant or finding out that they're pregnant, like the fear of, 1, am I going to be a great mother? Am I going to be able to do this right? How am I going to cope without the sleep? Like, you're just really anxious and nervous about it. But there's, and I feel for some of you, this is a decision on, do I keep the baby or not? And I'm sorry to put that one out there. I just heard that one and saw that one really quickly as well. For some of you, this anxiety and not knowing what to do here is, do we abort this pregnancy? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry about that for those who that's offensive to, but that is, I deliver all the messages. I place no judgment. I am not here to place judgment. I am here to share the messages that are channeling through me for you. And there are some here that are healing from a relationship that is broken down, that is connecting back together, and they're not quite sure if now's the right time to have a child. And you are well within your rights to assess that, and very intelligent to do so. Do I stay by myself, continue to work on my stability, continue to work on my finances before we go ahead and have children, before we go ahead and get married and, create a family foundation, become husband and wife, and, really lay down the roles? There's that as well. Like, do I want to get married? Do I want to become a mother? Do I want to become a wife? Do I want to have children? Or do I want to keep working towards my career, towards my business, towards my legacy? Yeah. But, immediate future energy, Cancer, what I want to try to say is like, while you're going through this death of ego, while you're going through this rebirth of ego, and try and decide whether or not is this connect, like, can I keep going in a connection where we have the separation, where we have the distance between us, and it's tricky trying to see each other in the physical, right? Because you love this person, but it's breaking your heart that you can't be together as often as you'd like to be. So and it's like the universe is trying to say to you that this ego of worrying about, because you're not there in the physical, they may do something to hurt you, is self-imposed. It's an energy that we need to get rid of, because with the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Chariot, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands, there's a few different stories coming out there. For those who are pregnant, not wanting to be pregnant, there's a termination there's a decision trying to be made in the immediate future energy of, do we keep this pregnancy? Do we let this pregnancy go? There's an energy for some Cancers that, do I accept this love or not? Do I walk away from it? Like, is this for me? Because I don't really think it is. There's an energy of some of us going, oh no, I I don't know. There or there? There. Do I just continue working on myself, or do I become a wife or a husband and a mother? Do I completely move towards somebody and take a massive leap of faith and trust that he's going to be stable, committed, honest, and loyal, and then I won't have to be guarded and defensive against this? Will this be peaceful? Will this be the end of me needing to guard myself and protect myself? Great questions to be asking, and that's what we're going to confirm into the extended reading, Cancer. So if this is where we leave you, thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, like, share, or subscribe. If you do, all new subscribers go in the draw each month to win a free reading with me. That's a live reading video, one-on-one, for each of the Zodiac signs. So make sure you subscribe. For anybody who likes, shares, or comments as well, their names also go into the draw. That's every month, regardless of being new or not. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat. Patreon's the place to go though for all the extended readings. Cheapest way to get the extended for $3 per month for all the readings. So that's $3 covers all your Zodiac readings. Or $7.99. Just pop down the bottom what that you'd like for me to touch base with you for an extended reading, and I'll send you the PayPal link. Once it's purchased, I'll send you the link to the video. Okay guys, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you in the extended. For those of you who are wanting to get deeper onto, do I keep this? Do I let this go? Whether it be a pregnancy, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a job. Love you guys.